Hey everybody, welcome back to Skin Secrets. I'm sorry I was out for a little bit, but as you can hear, I was a little bit sick. So, today I have an interesting movie for you because I've made this video for several months because I wanted to test the devices, um, the nose shapers. Do they really work? And I have one as such. This is the one with the battery that vibrates. I have another clip that sort of goes up your nostrils, and I also have something that kind of goes on the nose. And I tested the three of them, and when I come back I will tell you which one really works, which one doesn't, if they work at all. So stay tuned. Welcome back. So I have three gadgets, two of the nasal clips and one that is more, I don't know, Hannibal Lecter like. And I will tell you a little bit of history. So these nasal clips, apparently the patent was Japanese, but it was quickly stolen by the Chinese and they now mass produce it. So every time you order a gadget like this from eBay or AliExpress, it will be shipped in a container and it'll be floating over the sea until the container gets here, and it takes months. For this one I waited, I want to say I ordered it in late summer and now it's January. So if you order from eBay and AliExpress, if you order from Amazon, it will be shipped to you faster, but you will pay more money. Do not pay over $50 for this. This should be like $6. These two $1, gadgets. And I tested them. I tested these devices for quite a while because I wanted to see. I am not happy with my nose shape. I think I have, and let alone, my profile is not fine either. But I'm just saying my nose is pretty thick here. So my goal was to kind of make it a little bit narrower. And so on this device, I tested this one. This came not too long ago. So it comes like so. This one part is movable, so you adjust the pressure to your nose. These little two white bubbles go up your nostrils, and there's also, you feed a battery. And what kind of battery is that? I don't even know, and I can't even open it, but I'll put it in a subscription. How about that? When you turn it on, this vibrates. So let me try it on and kind of. So I have the white little things inside my nostrils, right? And I will adjust the clip. You hold it like this, and I turn it on. And it vibrates. I feel the vibration. Does it get warm? Not really. It's supposed to get warm. It doesn't. It just vibrates. I think this device is so freaking bogus. It doesn't even do anything. Like, they say the instructions are little to none. Everything is in Chinese, of course. So, you have a little picture like this, how to use it. It says push it up your nose and the electric beauty lift nose will turn on, and basically use it for up to 5 minutes a day for permanent results. You're supposed to use it for a month. Nothing happens. Okay, this little baby right here, you know what, when I put it in, I don't know, it just makes my nose ridiculously thin and I can't really breathe. I mean, like, you can because these have little holes, but I just feel like these devices are so poorly made that it doesn't really, not every nose, and they are probably made for those Asian noses, that they are flat and little. If you have Caucasian nose, you in trouble, or Mediterranean nose, oh boy, it just slides up, and I don't want to pinch my nose and look like a crazy person, right? So let me turn this device around. That doesn't work, so maybe this way. Yeah, it doesn't, it just slides up and it doesn't really work, So this is a nonsense. I couldn't even, wear it for 2 minutes because it just slides and it just makes this, and that's not what I want. And I want to talk about this little baby right here. But before I do that, let me tell you, these devices claim to make large nose smaller, flat nose pointier, large nose shorter, wide nose slimmer. That's me. Asymmetrical nose aligned, lift droopy nose up, and straighten humps. So 15 to 30 minutes a day, except this one. This one is only 3 to 5. But the permanent results are seen after 1 month. And I tested these devices. And even before I tell you about the clip that I was just pointing and holding, let me tell you about your nasal cartridges. Nasal cartridges is what actually provides structure and support for your nose. Okay, so this is my bone. This is not bendable. The bone, whatever is, the bone is not, you can, shape it. Bone is not shapeable. Your nasal cartridge are primarily composed of hyaline cartridge, which is pretty much collagen. So it's water, and proteins, and it's very easily manipulated and shaped. So the cartridge can be manipulated, but not the bone. Okay, so do not confuse those two. Like this is your cartridge, like the soft tissue is your cartridge. It's pretty much, so these devices were made pretty much with, think about body wear, corsets, to slim out the waist, African tribes, where they were putting the bracelets to elongate the neck. Same thing, or bounding the feet in order for the girl's feet not to grow. It's sort of the same thing. And I've noticed this. I thought about it for a while, and as a makeup artist, when doing makeup for older clientele, I've always noticed that women who would take off their glasses, they would always have an indentation in their nose, and it's pretty, for some of them it's pretty severe. So these are the women that completely, they always have their glasses, people who read a lot and use their glasses, they have the bifocal, so they would have two bumps because they would sort of wear them to see, and then they would put them like this to read, and they would have two bumps. So cartridge is bendable, it's for real. So I did a little experiment, and for me, the most success that I had was this little clip. And it's not perfect. This is my second clip. My first clip was so much better made, but I forgot where I got it. So this is a little bit more plasticky. It's not as soft as the first one I've had, so I had to make a little adjustment. These little things, it comes like this, so you can attach them. I had to shave two of the little bubbles because like I have a wide nose, and if I come closer, you see that I was wearing the clip for a little bit, and so when I put it on, it's still not perfect. And I know it looks ridiculous, but you know what? It does, when I wear it for 30 minutes. It doesn't do anything. It's not going to make your nose fall off or, anything like that. It will bend the cartilage a little bit and make your nose shapier, if you will. Just monitor where the clip is, so you're not making mistake. But this is a pretty cool gadget. It doesn't cost much, and if you really are self-conscious about a nose, start with this little clip, but just be aware of what it's doing. I mean, I noticed that my nose got a little bit better. Okay, I'm not gonna say in a perfect world. I always say I would have a rhino. Um, but it's a little bit risky, and the money, oh my god, and the fact that you're going to wake up all bruised up and you don't know what your nose will look like, is a little bit scary. And I'm not a great candidate for a filler in my nose, because a filler would just make my nose larger, and that's not what I want. Okay, so hey, I give it a 5 stars. If you have a nose that needs help, buy yourself one of those clips. It really works. I hope this helps. Bye. So, in conclusion, I give this little clip 5 stars. I think that if you pay attention to how this little clip is molding your nose, it could be a great success. But pay attention. Make sure you know what you're doing visually. You can't, because this little clip, if you place it in the wrong place, you will make it more damage than help. But I like myself with this clip. My nose is already so much smaller. Something is happening, girl. Anyways, I tested this clip. I know it works. If it's placed correctly, it will work for you. Okay? And I'm not saying that this is bad or this is bad. It just didn't work for me. And it was cheap, so my husband will forgive me. But this little clip works for me, so I will wear it from time to time. Remember, your body sort of has this hidden weird memory, and if you forget your retainer after having braces, your teeth will sort of find the way to kind of shift. So yeah, anything to improve, right? Anyways, I hope this helps. Ciao. Oh my god, I'm still here? I'm so sorry. Anyways, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any ideas, write them below. Ciao. I don't even know why I say ciao. I'm not Italian. Bye.